The historic haunted Hotel Cassadaga is located prominently in the center of the Cassadaga Spiritualist camp, approximately 35 miles north of Orlando, Florida. The Spiritualist camp was founded by George B. Colby in 1875, then soon joined by other spiritualists, many being affluent and well-educated. Hotel Cassadaga was originally built in 1901 as a boarding house and hotel for the town's spiritualist camp. It is said to be the largest spiritualist camp in the country. The hotel burned down with several other buildings in 1925 and was rebuilt in 1927 and is said to be haunted by several spirits. Those most well known being Arthur, an Irish gentleman, and Jack, said to be a prankster. Also frequently mentioned are the two little girls that play along the long hallway on the second floor. Tropical Haunt stayed 2 nights in room 30 at the end of this very same second floor hallway. On our last night, we did an overnight paranormal investigation. Hey Haunters, as promised on our last night staying at the historic haunted Hotel Cassadaga, Tropical Haunts conducted an overnight investigation. Unfortunately, due to the current rules of the hotel, paranormal investigations were prohibited at large within the hotel, especially on the second floor, without prior authorization from the hotel owner, which we weren't aware of before making reservations and didn't acquire. It should be noted, however, during our research and all the articles reviewed about the hotel, it seems as though they welcome paranormal investigators. Next time, I'll just pick up the phone and call them. Lesson learned. So we made the best of a bad situation, and on our last night staying at the hotel, we set up some equipment within our room and did a gentle call out to any resident spirits that might want to communicate with us. Most notably, the spirit of Arthur, an Irish gentleman who stayed at the hotel and spent time relaxing in the chair on the second floor hallway, peering out the window and enjoying a good cigar. Guests claimed to get a glimpse of him occasionally, mistaking him for a current guest, and noticing the scent of cigar smoke at times as they walked past the area. We also reached out to the spirits of the 2 little girls that supposedly play along the long hallway on the second floor. I did a short of the creepy hallway. I'll link that in the description box. I also believe they communicated with us on the first night through the GhostTube Seer app. I'll link that one in the description box as well. In the background footage, you can see the room and equipment set up as we reached out to the spirits. Those of you that watch my channel are aware that I make no secret of the fact that sometimes we simply get no responses from our devices and do not record any anomalies of note. Even though this is supposedly a very haunted location, no evidence was recorded during the investigation. There was one moment where the motion ball lit up during the call out, but I think that was because I bumped the table. We didn't capture anything on either of the full spectrum cameras recording as we settled in for the night. I did notice I didn't move much in bed whilst being recorded, which may be slightly abnormal, but it's definitely not paranormal. Also, the window unit AC was very loud and made hearing EVPs, disembodied voices, or the digital recorder very difficult. I know, turn it off. But we were on the second floor of a very old hotel in a summer afternoon, evening in South Florida. It was extremely hot. So turning it off was not really an option with all my electronics in the room, and it would have made it extremely uncomfortable. This is not to say the 2-night stay was without incident. I noticed several times shadows passing by the cracked door as I worked on my laptop, and beneath the closed door as I rested. For those that may not have caught my shorts during the visit, we were at the end of the hallway, and there shouldn't have been any foot traffic past our door at all. Nothing is past our room door, but an alarmed exit. Also, after the camera batteries died, the devices I had set up started to alarm and flash around 3 a.m. I know, 3 a.m. But it was around 3 a.m. So I rolled over and shut them off and notified the spirits they were too late, that the cameras had been shut off, the batteries were dead, and I needed to get some rest for the drive home tomorrow. Afterwards, all was quiet. If you would like to see the entire investigation, leave a comment and I'll post a long version of the night investigation. Otherwise, I didn't think it warranted a full video. I just wanted to let all the haunters know that I kept my word and did an overnight investigation. In summary, I'd like to say firstly that the Hotel Cassadaga is a comfortable and charming, lively hotel with great service and staff. However, if you're looking for top amenities, this isn't the place for you. Access to ice is limited, rooms are basic, no TVs or Wi-Fi, which is a deal breaker for some. Cell service in the area is limited depending greatly on your phone carrier, and parking for the hotel is atrocious. Secondly, all those shortcomings of the hotel could be overlooked if going in, it was billed as an authentic haunted hotel experience, complete with the ability to respectfully conduct a sanctioned paranormal investigation. Imagine my disappointment when I arrived and noticed the posted signs forbidding paranormal investigations on the second floor without permission. Even after I asked permission, I was told reluctantly I could only record in the lobby. All because previous paranormal investigators had come before me and disrespected the hotel and the privacy of the other guests. Entering other guest rooms without permission, making up ridiculous stories about the devil being there and haunting the place, and all around creating bad publicity for the hotel. So please, I implore any and all current or future paranormal investigators, just be true to the pursuit of real paranormal evidence and be respectful of the people living or past at the location and follow the rules when you visit. Show the real evidence you capture and let the people decide for themselves. Remember, when you misbehave or make false claims, it can negatively reflect on the location and the paranormal community at large, and it limits access to the rest of us that would like to visit and investigate these locations in the future. Well, haunters, that's all I have for today. If you'd like to catch us on Facebook, go here, Twitter here, and email us here. Okay, haunters, until the next one.